Well, hello and welcome to today's Catholic Focus News Bulletin. I am Susan Bulemi and our sign language interpreter is Charity Ngima. We begin our stories today from the Holy Catholic Church, whereby Pope Leo XIV has concluded the second day of his visit to Algeria with a series of symbolic and pastoral engagements in Annaba, where he planted an olive tree as a gesture of peace and visited elderly care homes. The pontiff called for unity and justice during his visit before celebrating Mass at the Basilica of St. Augustine and continuing his broader African tour. And remember, our dear viewers, still in his African tour, Pope Leo XIV is now set to hold a Holy Mass in Cameroon, whereby he is now in Cameroon and he will be holding a Holy Mass later on. Now, moving on and turning to Murang'a County, where Governor Irungu Kang'ata has delivered his annual State of the County address, highlighting key milestones, ongoing reforms, and challenges facing his administration nearly 4 years into office. Here is Rapalo Gifted with a full report.
Governor Irungu Kang'ata noted that his tenure as Murang'a second governor has been marked by significant strides in public service delivery, particularly in job creation within the public sector. He contrasted this with the past, saying recruitment was previously marred by lack of transparency and favorism.
Remember, there was a time in this county, employees used to stay for 3 months without payment, 4 months without payment. We have endeavored to ensure at least on or about in 10 days of any month we pay. In fact, we are written out for control budget, who has been very slow in endorsing our documents. We'll be paying employees on the first day of any month. So the point is, we have to be very careful. We don't go back to a situation where salaries of employees used to delay.
Kang'ata emphasized his commitment to strengthening the healthcare system across the county, saying improved access to quality medical service remain a top priority of his administration.
We now have access to healthcare services were constrained by long distances, but telemedicine had 70,556 virtual consultations in the year 2025. And so far, 26,210 this year. We also know we had several facilities that did not, several villages that did not have medical facilities. However, the county has so far expanded many hospitals.
However, he also acknowledged several challenges affecting service delivery, including delays in the disbursements of funds from the national government and ongoing court cases that have slowed down the implementation of key development projects.
It's about approvals by the control budget. At times we take documents there, they take 3 weeks. It's okay because they have to be scrutinized, but some of those delays have practical and real life impact on our people. I say so because like now, Kangata Kia, we took documents there to have it renewed. Up to date, it is yet to be renewed. SHA wants to disconnect the service because we are past the deadline. Same way, staff medical insurance, we give an allocation. Again, we take it there, we have that problem. I urge our partners who approve those documents in Nairobi, please, we counties, we suffer when there is delay in approving those requisitions, which are routine documents. Like now SHA, the money we want to pay SHA. SHA is a government institution, for God's sake. It's not private. So I don't see where an issue can even arise. So we urge those constitutional bodies to help to fasten approvals.
Reporting for Catholic Focus, Capuchin TV, I'm Gifted Rapalo.
And now we shift our focus to the transport sector in the country, whereby transport costs are on the rise in parts of the country as the impact of increasing fuel prices continues to be felt. In Mwingi, Kitui County, matatu operators have raised fares on key routes including Mwingi to Nairobi, citing higher operational costs. Operators say the move has been met with resistance from commuters, further straining business. Meanwhile, in Machakos County, residents and public service drivers have voiced concern over the rising cost of fuel, warning that the situation is driving up the cost of living. Many are now calling on the government to intervene and implement measures to stabilize fuel prices and ease the burden on wananchi.
Manalipa na shida, wengine manakataa. Yes, hai mtu anarudi anasema hiyo fare hana. Au akiwa amebeba 400 anakuta gari imepika 500. Saa hii anasema lazima arudi. Baada anarudi kumeongezwa kutoka Moi kuja Mwingi ni 400. Kutoka hapa kwenda Sikuru ni 500. Kwa hiyo fare imebanda kile mahali. Na watu akiwa wana complain. Anasema hiyo fare imebanda sana.
Hakuna pesa iko chini. Unaona sasa kila mtu analalamika hana pesa. Hata ukiweka 70 faida yenyewe unapata ni kidogo sana. Juu saa hii kwa lita kama ni 210. Inamaanisha ile distance ya kilomita kama 2 uwezi ukaenda na mafuta ya 50. So inamaanisha petrol station mafuta ya 50 itakuwa kidogo sana, itakuwa 0.25.
Kwenda na kurudi hakuna kitu unapata. Kwa hivyo kazi imekuwa ngumu. Uko na mipango wengine waweke, wengine waendelee na kazi, mtu mahali itamchindia. Pia aweke gari yake juu hakuna kitu kingine tunaweza fanya.
Tumeshangaa mafuta tumeamka leo imepanda sana. Hata abiria wetu wanakuja hapa wanashangaa, ukimwambia mafuta imepanda, ukimwambia sahi kama sahi tunabeba na 200 adriver. Lakini sasa abiria ukimwambia wengine wanashtuka, lakini tunajaribu kuwaeleza mambo ya mafuta sababu hatuko tunatarajia hiyo. Kama hii sasa kutoka asubuhi ni gari ya pili kupepa. Hali ni mbaya kabisa hapa, hakuna watu hata waendi. Wengine wanafika hapa wanarudi. Sasa hiyo tunashtuka hata sisi, hii serikali yetu tunalilia angalau wangeangalia mambo ya mafuta kidogo sababu saa hii kama petrol ni 206 na diesel zote ziko the same. Tunashindwa sasa hii ni mambo gani? Enyewe watu wanashtuka sana.
Kwa hiyo tunaomba tuteremkishiwe kwa sababu hakuna pesa na watu iko na mashida.
Hii story ya mafuta ni kitu tulikuwa tunaingojea. Kwa sababu si mnaona tu dunia vile imefika hiyo sahi. Kwa hivyo ni wakati mgumu. Hope kila mtu sahi anaelewa tu vile hali iko. Cha muhimu tu ni kuambia tu wananchi tu cope tu na hiyo situation vile iko. With the time hope mambo itakuwa sawa.
Indeed, it is a very difficult time for commuters in the country, and we do hope the issue will be solved. First Lady Rachel Ruto has emphasized the importance of strong partnerships in strengthening Kenya's healthcare system as the country continues to expand access to quality and specialized medical services. Speaking during the Mark Foundation Alumni Summit 2026 dinner in Nairobi, she highlighted ongoing efforts to train healthcare professionals and promote preventive healthcare, alongside renewed calls for improved nutrition and universal health coverage.
In Africa, we say health is wealth and nutrition is its foundation. Through the postgraduate diploma in clinical nutrition and other professional trainings, you have done more than educate. You have redefined how healthcare is delivered. With 328 scholarships awarded to Kenyan healthcare providers since 2012, nearly half to women, this is a powerful milestone that will leave a lasting impact on the quality, accessibility, and equity of healthcare across our nation. Today, I'm not just speaking to beneficiaries. I'm speaking to change makers, because what sits in this room is not just a group of trained professionals, it is a network of transformed minds. And when minds change, practice changes. When practice changes, systems change. And when systems change, life changes.
And that story right there brings us to the end of today's Catholic Focus News Bulletin. But just a reminder once again, our dear viewer, Pope Leo XIV is still in his African tour, and he is now visiting Cameroon and will be holding a Holy Mass that will be brought to you live here on Capuchin TV and across all our social media platforms. I am Susan Bulemi, and with me on the Sign Language Interpretation Desk has been Charity Ngima. Until next time, stay safe, be blessed, and keep it Capuchin TV.
Keep watching Capuchin TV, your staunchly Catholic identity.